that care is something that you've in recent times started going much, much deeper into. And in a recent event, you were able to share with us a little bit the difference between service and care, because for me, they're actually very, very similar. But I loved how you were able to break it down for us, and just to kind of help all of us get things started. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about how you see the difference, because now you're the professor of customer service and care. So tell us.
Great. Well, I'm going to pop over to slides again to help answer this one. And thanks for the compliment about being the professor of service. I wouldn't say that the world knows me yet as a professor of care, but I like the way that you frame it, because if you think about this idea of how do you recognize what you care about or someone else cares about? How do you take good care of what matters to you, what matters to people in your community, to our society, to the human species, to the ecology of the planet? It's remarkable that there isn't really a program or a curriculum for that in school. That we're graduating young people to go out into the workforce, and they think they know all kinds of productivity rules and tips and techniques and tools and tips, but they can't answer the question, what does it mean to be a human being? And so I think that there's something really missing here. And so I've been thinking about that for a while, and you pointed to it correctly. There's a connection between this idea of serving and this idea of caring. So let me show you what I've kind of discovered over some study and some time is that what underlies the desire to serve somebody, what underlies the desire to get served by somebody, is that there's something that you care about. Now, you may not actually care about the person you're serving, like if you sell cigarettes or something like that, but then you probably care about your family and putting food on the table, or you care about having enough money to educate your kids, or you care about, the holiday that you're going to have. And so you need to serve somebody in order to take care. But in a more authentic way, it's great when you actually are serving somebody you do care about. And when it's one of those situations, then there's something else that underlies care. And that really is at the core of what it is to be human. That's really at the, the most essential level of what moves us to want to do anything in life. And, as I've been looking at, I realized that has to do with love.